All right, well, Shadow, freshman Chloe Denton, 2 golds already tonight in the Hawkeye 10 meet. Chloe, that's a pretty strong first conference meet for you. What are the thoughts so far?
I don't know. It kind of surprised me when I got first. I don't know. I try really hard in practices, so, yeah.
You say it was a little bit of a surprise. What did you expect coming in tonight, or did you have any expectations?
No, I didn't. I kind of just don't really think about what place I would get. I kind of just run it, and I'll see what happens.
Tight battle in the 100 hurdles with Lauren Williams of St. Albert, who's a really, really good hurdler. Take us through that race.
Well, I was going strong, and then I kind of clipped the hurdle, and I saw her come in, and I don't know, I put all my effort into it, so.
Where do you feel that race was won for you tonight? What do you feel you did well?
I think I don't know, I have a lot of my family here, and it kind of just helped me to win, and I just kind of, I don't know.
Strong showing in the shuttle hurdle as well for you and your team. Speak about that.
I mean, we worked really hard to come to 1:11 time, and we work really well together, and I think I just have a different mindset when I do shuttle, and I'm in my own world.
How big is a performance like tonight as you head into state qualifying next week? What does this do confidence-wise?
It really boosts it up, and I really hope for the best for state qualifying. It would be really awesome for a freshman to go.
Yeah, do you have any goals next week? Anything you want to accomplish?
I don't know. I'm trying not to think about the goals because I don't really want to freak myself out about it. I kind of just see what happens.
Already 3 golds tonight for Harlan's Kaya Beaker at the Hawkeye 10 meet. Kaya, your final conference meet, it's been productive so far. What are the thoughts?
I mean, thoughts. To God be all the glory, of course. I mean, without his power, each team, we just ask for his power for every race. And, boy, we're so fortunate. And coaching, parents, a lot of encouragement this year, which has been really great. Each of my teams we really just go into it with the mentality to get out there and win. And we've all been working hard, and that's what we've been trying to do. So, yeah.
Coming off a win here in the 800, you talk about your strategy in that race. How do you attack it?
I think the first 200 is the most important. You really got to hit that in a 29:30 if you want to set up the rest of your race. And then after that, it's just hitting that second 2 and working hard after that first lap not to shut down, fighting those emotions that tell you to slow down.
Some really good runners in that race, Ava, Mason among them. So for you to win by almost a straightaway, what does that say about where you're at this season?
I'm so lucky to have them. They're all great girls and great girls to run with for sure. And just this season, I've really just been fighting for that time and trying to hear those times as I go across the 2s, and really just keeping in mind that once I get to state, there's going to be some more competitors next to me, so I just need to keep that in mind and keep working hard.
You've run a wide variety of races this year. Do you have a favorite distance, a favorite event?
Actually, my favorite event would be the 400. I just love that. I think it's because, once you do the longer distance races, you're just so much more thankful for those short ones. I love those 400s. They just feel quick and make you feel speedy, so for sure.
A couple relay wins as well so far tonight. Speak to those relays and what you feel like led to those wins.
Oh, yeah. So just the handoffs in our sprint medley and the girls, just all working so hard as a team. We had KMA and Lily and just everyone on that first relay just really kicked it in hard, and then that second one as well. Lindsay came off in the end, and she really had to fight and kept that position, and we ended up getting that one too. So that was very great.
Well, Lewis Central's Elise Traemer is the discus champion here tonight at the Hawkeye 10 meet. Elise, a strong showing for you. What are the takeaways?
It just feels good to have all this hard work that we put in this season, show off at the end, and I'm excited for next week.
Speak to throwing on a night like tonight. I know it's a little cool, but it stayed dry. It doesn't seem to be super windy right now either. Was it like that when you were throwing?
Yeah, I kind of like wind because it helps me pick up the discus, but I'm really glad that today didn't get canceled.
What do you feel you did well in your toss that led to your success?
I think I've definitely gotten better at lifting my hips when I throw. That's been a kind of an issue with this season, but tonight I feel like I did a good job.
Speak to your season up to this point. You had an appearance at Drake, performed pretty well there. What did you learn or take away from that?
It was pretty intense, I'm not going to lie. And I'm excited for state because I've kind of already had that experience. But taking away, and especially throwing in the rain, I've never done that before. So it was pretty intense, but it was a really good experience.
Now you get ready for state qualifier next week. I believe you guys go to Denison. What's the approach for you going into that?
Up until then, our goal is to work as hard as we can this week, get everything, all of our different mechanics situated out, and I expect big things.
Well, a big night for Atlantic's Ava Rush, part of 3 golds tonight on your home track in Hawkeye 10. What are the thoughts, Ava?
It's really nice to get back and run on this track because this is my first time running on this track my whole high school career, so it was just really fun, and I'm so glad I got to run with my teammates on our home track in front of our home crowd.
I think it was a PR for you guys in the 4x4. I heard someone say you went under 60 as well in your split. What are the thoughts on that? How exciting is that to be putting forth your guys' best time this late in the season?
It's so exciting. All of us girls, we work so hard in practice because we keep in mind of these goals we have, and it's just so exciting to see all of our times drop and get us closer to our goals.
You had the anchor, and I think when you got it, it was pretty close between you and Abby, but you're able to pull away. Take us through your leg.
Well, I knew that Abby's a great competitor, and we're always so close with Glenwood in that race, so I knew I just had to go out and give it my all and everything I had left.
15, it looked like Mason got off to a pretty good start, but you were able to finish strong. Was that the plan or the approach going in?
Yeah, that was my plan. Coming in, I haven't really ridden the 15 much this year, so this is my first time running the 15 and the 4x4 in the same meet, so I wanted to make sure I had some legs left to get the win in the 4x4, so I wanted to just hang on, stay comfortable, and then take it home at the end.
We're going to have state qualifiers a week from tonight. You guys go to Denison. How are you feeling right now?
Oh, I'm feeling so good. State qualifying is such a fun time to hopefully get to the Blue Oval, so we're all super excited and we're ready to go.
Well, Allison Kuntz helps Glenwood to another team title. I think it's 7 of the last 8 now for the Rams. Allison, first off, what are the thoughts on winning a team title?
It's pretty cool for being a freshman and winning a team title. It feels really good to be with all the girls and just celebrating together.
Yeah, being a freshman and watching the program over the past couple of years and see a lot of great runners come through, how aware were you of maybe the expectation or the tradition that you guys have at this meet?
I don't know. The girls are really all together, and we all know that we really needed to win this meet to just feel good about ourselves going to districts and going into state after that. And so us just being together and knowing that they won districts and conference in the past, it just really pushed us to win it again.
What does it mean to be a freshman and to win 2 individual events and what was a really tough conference in the sprints?
Yeah, it was great. It was just even better that my team was behind me and they were really cheering me on every step of the way.
Take us through those races. Where do you feel it was won?
That was just everyone, really. We all put our best effort in, and even though we got second in most events, we still cleared and we got it, and the first just helped us a little bit even more, but the seconds really helped. Just placing every race really helped us.
How about for you in the 1 and the 2? What do you feel you did well?
I feel like I really got out of the blocks really well. Finishing really well was good for me too, because normally that sometimes is a struggle, so that was really great of me.
All right, Coach, this is obviously become a norm for you guys, but no matter the year, it's hard to do. So what are the thoughts on this year's team being able to get it done?
Yeah, I mean, we've done real well this year, but even coming up today, it's kind of, you don't want to outsmart yourself, setting a lineup, anything like that. So, there's a lot of great runners in the Hawkeye 10, and it's kind of, if we can get out there and perform, we felt we had a good chance to compete, but, we'll never consider it normal. We think it's a big deal every year, so.
This is a team, you've got some leaders that are very seasoned, like, say, Abby Hughes, but then to see other girls step up, some younger girls step up and lead the way as well tonight. How big was that?
It's great. You just keep thinking, hey, we're not really worried about next year, but it looks good next year. But yeah, having people like Abby be able to step in. Lauren Roenfeld was big on a couple of relays, and our seniors really kind of set the tone for the freshmen, sophomores, and come in, and you kind of see that now paying dividends in the end of the year. They prepare the same way. They go to practice kind of the same way. So it's been great having those leaders all year, and it's really rubbing off on the younger ones.
I think 7 of the last 8 now. do you guys go into the start of the year every year, this being one of the goals, or what's the approach with that?
I mean, I guess our biggest thing, and we've really preached it. We think of track as a team sport. Obviously individuals make up that team, but we like the team titles and that. So like I think Allie mentioned, we had a lot of seconds. I think the first 6 or 7 races we got set. Well, we're fine with that. Points are points, and we'd love to win events, but we'll take whatever points we can. However, we can try to win the team titles.
Where do you feel this was won for you guys tonight? Was it with the depth shown at the top?
Absolutely. I mean, it's just depth. Obviously, there's some great runners in this conference. There's some people that, no matter what we do, we can't outrun certain people in certain events. But overall, if we can get seconds and thirds and just keep adding up, and that was kind of our game plan. If we could finish top 3 in every relay, and we tried to double point in every individual event, and we just have depth everywhere that really kind of wins it for us and really allows us to do a lot of things.